Wow.
It's funny from my leg. Oh.
Dog licking my leg right now. Hello. Hi, guys.
Welcome to Inside the Ant Farm.
Inside the Ant Farm.
Inside the Ant Farm.
Check it out.
I think we should just get the song from Alias, but then put Inside the Ant Farm lyrics in it.
I don't know if that's illegal or not.
No. It's like the most 90s song ever. It's great.
It's just like boom, 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 boom,
Hey.
boom, 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 boom. I never watched that show, so.
Haberly
I've never watched this
Brewing
year,
Company,
but I have to do
Derby
much.
Cream Ale. Like, this is a historic
What?
pre-prohibition recipe for this beer.
Oh, it's gonna taste so good, I bet.
Yeah.
It's gonna taste like...
Gross, let's do this.
Roast. It's going to taste
It's
like
a
the roaring
tin,
20s.
a tin can. Oh, that's actually quite pleasant.
Yep.
And you said you got this at the farmer's market.
Yeah. There's this like place that just had like all this bunch of
All the New
beers.
York beers. Just New York beers.
Bunch of beers I'd never seen before.
Two or three beers
And I
or
went like, so I was like,
Oh, no, like
wow.
20 different kinds of beers.
A world of the imagination.
Is that like a thing, or was it just like a place that's like, I brought a bunch of beers?
It was like a table that the guy had. He was like from someplace, like a.
Oh, okay.
From a store that sells New York
Yeah.
beers.
You know what?
exclusively.
Great idea.
No.
Was it like branching out bottle shop, maybe?
It was not branching out bottle shop. It wasn't the beer depot either.
I've
don't
seldom been there. It's kind of sad.
Maybe we'll go there this weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go there and film it and be like, this is us at the beer depot for
Outside.
our 100th episode of the
They
third
have a
season.
standee. They have a standee of The Rock, so.
From which movie, though?
It makes you want to go.
Is he wearing
It's like a. It's,
Scorpion
it's for
King.
his. No, it's for his.
It's not him.
It's
It's for his terror. Yeah. She's just wearing like I think like a black shirt.
It's from Jungle Cruise.
And he's naked from the waist down. Oh, wow. That's why I call him The Rock. He has a really weird dick.
The Rock and Cock connection is.
Oh, why don't we... Do you guys have some... Is that Terramana over there?
You get Terramana?
What?
It's not there. It's with the dark one.
Oh, I'm going to share it. It's not out for the...
You want me to pour some right now while we're doing this? I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Oh, I do.
Hey,
Uh,
how are you?
yeah, how are you doing?
It's a good question. It's a complicated question, too. I'm okay. We had like a very like cathartic meeting at work that didn't get a lot of the stuff done that I needed to get done, but it got the subjects broached.
You needed to say what you needed to say. Or you got to
Subjects
say.
were broached.
Yeah.
And I think people listened to me, but it was like I feel like they should have listened maybe 4 years ago. But it was still it was okay. It was good. And the rest of the week has been like fucking Blue's Clues, but the adult version where I'm just like investigating all these stupid things that happen. At the
I
party.
thought you were gonna like say you were
Gonna
having a
fix
threesome with Mr. Salt
And
Mrs. Pepper or
the
something.
and the blue dog.
I mean, I am doing that, and the dog's licking my balls.
Yeah.
It's like my peanut butter on them. It's just so it's been like this weird thing, and then I was going down Teal and my brakes went out, so I had to bring the bike in, and the one guy's like 4 days, and the guy's like a week and a half, and I'm like, those are different quotes you gave me on this bike.
Much different.
And like, I just need the pads changed, or the brake pads changed. That's it. Like 4 days, then a week and a half, and I'm like, I'm a little shook. I'm like, can I go with the lesser one, please? Because you guys know I ride my bike, and I've been in here for like 12 fucking years.
Yeah.
But okay. But yeah, so it's just been weird. I brought the I'm not gonna say his name on here, but I'll just say that he is the drummer for the premier Van Halen tribute band. I brought him.
Don't say his name in here though. I don't want.
No, I don't.
I don't want
it's privacy. It's privacy. But so I might have.
He's a very private guy.
in that
right.
world. Maybe we can open for him or something, huh? You can open for Van Halen tribute band.
Heck yes.
Huh? I'm saying
Why not?
it could happen. It could happen. It's not-
We'll do our Tiny Tim tribute band stuff.
Also, my son picked up my shirt for today's podcast.
Good choice.
He pulled it out of the dirty laundry hamper, though, which I thought was interesting. I'm like, that's where the dirty laundry is. Like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like,
But you took it anyway.
you've been
so.
alive for 7
That's
years.
being a dad right there.
Like, you've been alive for 7 years.
But yeah, but I don't.
Like,
my
is that why
laundry-
you smell sometimes? Are you pulling out dirty laundry? God.
He did some like a foot the other day. I'm like, you go shower. You should
Yeah.
like a full foot, like someone putting their foot on your head.
Like maybe you're inside of a shoe for
Yeah.
several hours.
Yeah.
Possibly.
How are you doing?
I I'm having a good week. Getting a lot of work done. And getting to hang out with my best buds and play some music. And this weekend, we get to play some more music and chill out and do some fun things and relax.
Yeah, I'll see you
Drink
guys
by a
there.
lake.
I wasn't invited.
Drink by a lake.
Well, sorry. You don't want to like take time away from your family or whatever.
I would have said that.
Yeah, see? You just want to be invited.
We're hanging with someone else this weekend anyway, so...
Someone like way cooler, obviously.
So cool that Jamie's having anxiety about how clean the house is and stuff, you know?
That's stressful.
Okay. How you
How
doing,
are
big guy?
you?
Look at this guy. This little shaver over
The
here.
roller coaster was less this week. My anxiety wasn't ticking as much, so that was pretty nice. I'm going to see it again. Hold up.
Don't worry, we're editing this out.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on. There's a couple of kids that are terrorizing campus, really, it's sort of, and
I'm not a kid
dealing
anymore,
with them.
okay?
No, because if you were there, we could arrest you, but these guys are too young for that.
What? You can't arrest young kids? Can you tase
Not
them?
going to go into it right now.
Can you
But
tase them?
not going to go into it. But it's been like we're just kind of working a lot of hours for a little bit of trouble that should be a lot less. But students come back next week, so we'll see how it goes. You know. But
yeah,
otherwise,
I saw like the doe-eyed like, oh, I'm also single.
look how cool campus is! I can't wait to drink my first 8 beers. I had a big event happen on Monday, which I'm not going to talk about on here, but it was also
Yes.
pretty crazy. So.
Well, it wasn't crazy.
Well, it was good, but it was like it's definitely it takes the roller coaster sometimes of my anxiety. So, but otherwise it's been pretty normal, and it's almost the weekend, so can't complain.
Almost the weekend.
Almost.
Everybody's working for the weekend. That's it. That's it.
You don't get to cover it straight, guys. Let's
Hey.
talk some news.
Yeah,
we got
news.
news. We got news. I got news. You got news.
I do.
I definitely have news.
Chocolate is the news.
Yeah.
Do you have news about the
Chocolate.
Yeah, it's still good, guys.
Do you have news about the Continental?
The Continental. Guys, by the way, this still is not starring Christopher Walken, and that's disappointing to me. But, John Wick series of Continental, it's a multi-year deal on the cock, guys. So if you love the cock, this is going to be the show for you.
Okay, but they're also saying that this show is just a 3-part event, so maybe it's like a long movie? Like,
multi-year, though. Wait, what?
I didn't
know
know
that part.
I don't know if the season is a 3-part event. Maybe they'll do like 3 series almost, like how they do in a British TV show. I don't know.
Yeah, and then for those who don't remember, the Continental is actually based on the hotel in John Wick, and it's going to be starring Colin Woodle as Winston, who is the Ian McShane's character, a younger version of him.
Yeah.
Maybe how he founds the
Yeah,
Continental.
and
or
it's
inherits it
basically
or
the
something,
spy
or-
hotel, so like all the cool super
That's
spy
right,
guys.
Lance Reddick's there, guys. He's there. It's amazing.
I'm also here.
I'm also here now. I have a shotgun in this scene, I think.
I look like a lizard.
Use a chip to
Like
get
a
in.
sexy
You're
lizard.
like,
Where's
this is
the
my
Lord?
chip.
Like a really sexy lizard.
But yeah, the cock is exclusive rights to this.
Exclusively for the cock.
Yeah. I'm excited. I mean, it might be the first thing besides wrestling I watch on the cock. So. I did try to watch the Da Vinci Code show.
Well, you watched La Brea, didn't you?
Oh, we tried. They canceled it though.
I thought they were doing more
So
of it.
surprised.
I thought I saw a commercial for it like recently.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Dude, they didn't cancel. You got to get back into it.
They should have canceled it probably. I'll still watch it though. It was horrible.
But they have nothing. I mean, Days of Our Lives
Maybe
is
that could
going.
be our next show. There's
Days of Our Lives,
right?
Days of Our Lives is moving. Yeah, out of the pit. Days of Our Lives is moving to exclusively to Peacock, so they have room for more shows. So maybe a new cool soap opera for the kids.
WW or
you know,
WW.
like all
WB
the-
has that.
Nobody.
WB.
It's famously known that no
it's
one.
not WB anymore, is it?
It's the
It's no. WB owns CW, which is leading into another piece of news. CW is getting sold to someone else, but they're still going to have
It's
Warner
sold to me.
Brothers scripted shows on it. So I don't know, if
but
it's-
not the Arrowverse because
Is
that's
it like
gone.
Freeform or something?
Yeah. I mean,
It's gonna be Cloak and Dagger. That's it.
just Cloak and Dagger.
We're just the only ones left.
It'll be a Pace Pot Keith.
And it's also going to be Ezra Miller starring in vehicle.
Oh, good. Hey, guess what, Ezra Miller? I hope you get help. I hope you get help that you need.
Yeah, or arrested for grooming and possible sexual assault. Guys,
I thought they threw a chair at somebody.
She-Hulk added more Jennifer Walters scenes to the, which is, by the way, it's out right now, guys.
It is today.
As of this taping.
As of this taping, yes.
Which will go up right
September
today.
14th, probably.
Right now. Yeah, probably around then. That's not a bad guess.
Better late than never.
Better late than a race from a computer, for instance. So they added more Jennifer Walters scenes because they were like first of all, the CG, that's one of the major critical points, but they're also like, it costs too much for the good CG, so we're just going yeah, she's just Jennifer Walters here, like, just make it Tatiana Maslany, which is fine though, by the way.
I mean, the trailer's like all CGI. Like, I think we see her face like once.
Yeah, I think that's like the whole show. That's
Yeah.
like the whole show has that, like, that, all that CG is from the trailer is also in the show, and that's it. And see, I'm gonna fight an A-bomb as Jennifer Walters.
Hey.
I'm excited though.
Yeah,
I'm so
sure.
excited for this. Tatiana Maslany.
I think here's what they're gonna do actually. Instead of using CGI, they're gonna use more practical effects. They'll show the back of Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah.
And,
He's fighting Lou Ferrigno!
in the fight scenes.
There's also a rumor that Scar may appear in this. By the way.
Be prepared.
No, Matt. The illegitimate son of the Hulk. Come on, dude. Scar.
Be prepared.
But it's going to be played by Jeremy Irons.
Hello.
Scoop! We scooped you. We
I'm the
scooped you.
son of the Hulk.
Guys, we can do this, right? This seems like something that's doable. He's alive still.
Jeremy Irons cereal.
I mean, he was Ozymandias.
I
He's a great Ozymandias.
I did not share the longer Wednesday preview came out this week.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not really excited.
I've
about
heard it's
it.
very
Like,
Tim Burton-y. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, and I mean it's
So it's
from
gonna be great,
him,
right?
Well, so
I thought you love Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
I like Tim Burton. I love old Tim Burton, and then he just sort of started cranking things out, and I don't necessarily like. I never saw Alice in Wonderland. I really wasn't.
Yeah,
that
Christina
interested in
Ricci's
that.
going to be in there somewhere.
Sure.
And Helena Bonham Carter is probably going to be there somewhere, too.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
She'll probably be like the main character somehow. And you're like, what?
She plays a 13-year-old girl. Basically,
Maybe-
so
She'll be doing the narrative of its house.
So
Why?
Wednesday keeps getting kicked out of school, so finally they put her in like the private school where her parents supposedly met, which is just like, why wouldn't she have already been going there?
Yeah.
Then like,
Seems like the
yeah,
perfect
like you
push her
have the
because
money and your family
she has
goes
reasons.
there.
It seems like you just put her with the weirdos
Yeah.
already.
We
but-
just
So,
realized that
yeah.
you're fucking weird.
So, but I don't
Except
like.
you're Luis Guzman,
I
so
don't
you're
like
Greg
Luis
Easton, you. I
Guzman
think
as
you're weird.
Gomez. I just don't, and I feel bad because I love Luis Guzman. I love him. I think he's fantastic.
And
But
you're
I
a big
just-
Captain Zeta-Jones head, so that's right.
Guys, did you also hear that there's like people that are mad that there's a Hispanic
Okay.
person playing Gomez?
His fucking name is
As-
Gomez.
He
His
was
fucking
formerly
name
played
is
by
Gomez.
Raul Julia, a very
No.
incredibly popular Puerto Rican actor.
The only thing I can think of is the Adams family are supposed to be very.
What?
Who did they
The
want to
Adams
play?
family are supposed to be very
White.
pale.
Like pale,
Sure.
Like, they're supposed to be pale. But
Yeah.
Raul Julia was still
Sure.
Hispanic and they put fucking makeup on
Very
it.
Hispanic.
Yes. So it's not that hard to
He
do.
even had a Spanish accent as Gomez.
I know. Because his fucking name is Gomez. Yeah.
Racist. Die. Just die. I'm not
Yeah.
even like saying go away. Just die.
It's like, why did you have an albino Hispanic play him?
God damn it. Oh, I was like, why?
I personally just don't think Luis Guzman is like fitted to that
I think
character,
he's perfect.
honestly. Okay.
It's like,
Luis Guzman,
He's so
come on
big.
down. Yeah. Oh, God.
We're
Like,
watching
you take it, you flatten it out like paper.
We're watching Waiting for Brett and watching it.
We
Just
just
for
watched
fun.
it recently
Yeah.
for fun, but
For
we'll watch it
funsies.
again. Yeah.
For fucking fun,
Yeah.
guys.
Worth it.
I'll
That's
cut
it
you
on that
3
one.
times. I'll slice you 3 limes.
I didn't even put that one down because I was just like, oh, that shit is stupid.
Because people are the worst.
Guys, September 9th. Are you excited for the
Are
first Marvel
you
Disney?
ready?
The first Marvel Disney game conference, which is going to talk about games that are both Marvel and Disney.
As part of D23.
Huh?
It was part of... Yeah.
We're
Dude, there's a
getting
lot
something.
of great games out there right now. There's Midnight Suns. Have you seen the trailer for Midnight
I have.
Suns?
Midnight
Dude, that
Suns.
fucking game looks dope.
It's basically their
Okay.
it's their Gotham Knights, basically.
Well,
But-
no. It's actually a lot more...
But it's their Gotham Knights. It's like they're darker, like, you know, grittier type thing. I'm all for it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm you could put as
No,
many
I'm just saying it's a different genre.
game genres out like that, but
Like, it's tactical RPG. You know.
but also Amy Hennig's Skydance New Media.
She has
game.
She's writing 2 games currently. One for Marvel, one for Star Wars, and I could not be more excited.
Yeah,
They're
Amy
writing for
Hennig is the
Uncharted.
person who did the Uncharted series.
Yeah, and was doing an amazing sounding game that was, of course, fucking canceled because EA sucks. So it was a single player game called Coruscant, like 1616. It was about a young Boba Fett like tracking someone through this like apartment complex, like this huge high rise.
Yeah, there was like a scene from it, and it was amazing back in the day. And
And
then
it
they
looked
just
so cool.
it
And
was
they're
like
oh yeah,
6-7 years
there's
ago.
no multiplayer though. Fuck it. And we're like, okay.
pull the plug. I think it was before. Was that before?
Just like Batgirl,
Uncharted?
you guys. I'm gonna keep mentioning Batgirl, by the way, because
Please
maybe
do.
we'll see it. Maybe we'll end up getting to see it.
There's a big
There's
online,
a big online
Yeah.
revival thing.
Like, just release it on HBO for fuck's
It's
sake.
done. Like the movie's
Yes!
done.
Like, I don't fucking
If they listen to
understand.
HBO, they can't get the tax write-off. You know,
Whatever.
for $90
Fuck
million.
them.
Like, who? Also, why are we giving tax write-offs for movies that get canceled? The fuck? What is
We're
that even
wasting our
about?
fucking time
What is that
and
about?
other people's time.
Like, what, are you donating it to something? Like, what the fuck is that? Jesus.
Mike, there's also going to be the new Lego Star Wars game and some Pixar games coming out too.
But also, Jedi Knight Survivor is on the list. Insomniac's Wolverine could fully be under this umbrella as well, as is a Marvel's Wolverine. Knights of the Republic, which was postponed indefinitely, just had a trailer come out. So, what the fuck's that about? Also, under that umbrella. Also, Star Wars Eclipse, which is that like Telltale-esque Star Wars game that's been in the works that we have not heard much more about. Disney Dreamlight Valley, also another thing that they're going to showcase. And that's all I got.
That's all I
But
got.
there's some
too.
fun stuff. Those are like I'd love to see like a couple trailers. Anything from any of Amy Hennig's games at this point, I would love to fucking see. Because she's such a great writer.
I want a good like adventure,
Yes,
but also Marvel or also Star Wars game. That sounds
like,
fantastic.
give me a new character, or like make me a cool existing character. We also technically have Marvel Spider-Man could show. Marvel Spider-Man 2 could show something too. Those are under that umbrella as well.
I'll tell you some news.
I don't have news. I had news about Wednesday,
Guys, that was good news.
but it's Thursday.
The next James Bond could be younger, according to sources.
Good.
This would also, but unfortunately, this would roll Idris Elba or Tom Hardy, who are both rumored to be in the running because they're olders.
Still
You
not a
fucking
woman.
old.
Hey,
Olders.
bruv, Keys and Stays.
Yeah, definitely not gonna be a woman because the Barbara Broccoli is still in charge
Zac
of the producing, and she's like,
The Broccoli family will always be a manly man of English origin and very white.
So not Zac Efron.
I'm Barbara
It could
Broccoli.
be Taron Egerton. Taron Egerton's next Bond.
I think he's too old. Probably in their 30s.
He's like young 30s, I think.
Probably in their 30s is what they're saying. I don't want Taron Egerton.
I don't either. I'm just trying to find a young
Taron Egerton
person.
probably wouldn't because he's too short. They want a certain height for the bot.
He already did his. He did the Kingsman, so he's okay.
which is pretty funny too.
Plus,
I
he could
love
be a
Tom
Wolverine.
Hardy. Obviously, I'm a huge Tom Hardy fan. I'm hard for Hardy, right?
Till the
But
end.
I don't think he's like the classically devilishly handsome that you need for 007.
I would say Daniel Craig isn't, but
Yeah,
That's true, though. But he was
Pierce
just
Brosnan,
so
though,
handsome.
100%.
Oh, God.
That guy's a
no,
fucking hunk.
No,
Yeah.
never.
Timothy Dalton
Was never
Yeah, that would
attracted
be-
to that or that. No.
Sean Connery though.
My mom loved Sean
That's
Connery,
right.
but
That's
all I
right.
just remember is how horribly sexist those movies were.
We called her
Like,
Pussy Galore
yeah.
because of pussy and
Just like
galore.
taking advantage of women. That's
Oh,
what all those movies were.
she's gonna have sex with me because I'm the main character.
Yeah, gross.
I can't resist you for some reason.
Because I'm not allowed to in the script.
Right.
Gross.
Yeah.
Guys, we need a better James Bond.
Yeah.
And also, it should still be interesting.
Or just cancel James Bond. I don't know. Just like do something else.
Yeah,
Do something
I'm
else.
fucking sick of James Bond.
Guys,
We're being
Barbara
honest.
Broccoli, though, is not sick of.
Yeah,
She's not. The Broccoli family and all their broccoli subsidiaries not bored them.
All
They
their
want some more
broccoli
James Bond.
branches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the branches of
Wait,
that
is
little
she-
tree, of that tiny little tree that is the broccoli
Wait. Is
family.
she one of the VeggieTales?
What if she is like a full, just like, anthropomorphic stalk of broccoli?
I mean, it would track.
So I used to babysit
I
these
just wasn't.
kids, and they were Catholic, but not like super duper Catholic, but enough that like their family
went
would buy all the
Ultimates.
kids like the VeggieTales, and I
Yeah.
saw so many
I-
VeggieTales.
I'm married to a woman who has 2 pastors for parents, so yeah, I've
God,
seen those 2.
fucking VeggieTales.
Yeah, and he liked them all.
The cucumber. But
I just always remember
I'll put
the
him
story of
right
Esther. One of them was the story of Esther, and she's like, "Oh, I'll go be this guy's wife and for everybody, you know, because
he's
that's
like,
what
all right,
ladies
Jonah,
do."
and you're the will. I'm like,
Also,
yes,
they
you
did.
are. But
Also-
I'm kidding.
Also, they had no arms. Like there were no arms. They just hopped over.
Nope.
Like, what if they fell over?
You're stupid.
They're just they
He's just
can't get
stupid.
off again. They would
He's
need
just
like
stupid.
what
Can
the
this episode be the cucumber and the whale, maybe?
Where my butt?
butt cucumber.
I'm on the whale getting my butt. I'm gonna swallow you up there. Yeah, I'm gross. I'm a gross person.
Veggie whales.
I'm a gross person who does like good things. I only
Like
have
the whale.
one long thing left. One long, complicated thing left. So
But I also have the long, complicated thing. So
Ooh.
I think we're at an impasse then. Let's
guys,
play
it's the same thing. So
Let's start talking about Lord of the Rings then.
the
Because it's a lot
Embracer
of-
group, you mean?
The
The Embracer group.
What?
The Embracer group.
So Lord of the
What the
Rings
fuck?
is making new games.
Well, Lord of the Rings films, games, and merchandise were bought by this big conglomerate that's been buying a lot of video game property. It's one of these new splashy conglomerate companies that got a lot of money, and they're just buying stuff up, and they bought all the Lord of the Rings movie rights, video game rights, and merchandising rights.
Yes. Yeah.
Not.
Merchandising.
Yeah.
Merchandising.
Lord of the Rings the sweater. Lord of the Rings the
I can
tinker.
finally get all my Gollum standees again.
Again?
Again, yeah.
Because you use them all up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he puts them in the bedroom. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, nice fish you have there.
Like, stop making me just like Gollum.
That's not a fish.
Just keep going. The scene's not over.
Okay, so they bought the
Let's
rights
talk about
to
the game first. The game. This is what I'm most excited about. So I want to
Okay.
talk about. What is starting maybe a gaming division published by Take-Two's publishing arm called Private Division.
Well, WETA was known, at least during Lord of the Rings, for their leading edge CGI.
Yeah, the amazing CG that was like
yeah.
the beautiful sets.
Also
Yeah.
for their practical sets, which were amazing too.
Yeah.
And so them being able to use, hopefully they're still keeping up with CGI, use that in a game sense, that might work very well for them.
And they're saying like the speculation is that it's going to be more open world, but based on the Tolkien properties, not exactly the Lord of the Rings movies or games or current. games.
And that's supposedly what the movies are going to be too, like spin-off type deals.
But guys, if you remember, the best Lord of the Rings game by far, War in the North, the RPG based on a fully different campaign that it still holds up. I have this on Steam, and I've played it like probably not in the past couple months, but like the past year. Still amazing.
She remembers, she's like, that's definitely the one.
It was the one,
You can play a sexy elf, you
Right.
can play a sexy dude,
right?
or you can play a sexy dwarf.
Which one
They all
would you want to
sexy.
be?
They're all sexy.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, you can play them all on the same team too. So. But you play as one of the characters.
I like the Bright Lord Saga games too. I thought they were fantastically fun. There's a lot of stuff that they can work with.
Yeah.
And I think in games, at least, it is a property that lends itself to spin-offs. Now, the movie part is a little hairier for me, especially with all the stuff that's coming out about the show and how they took a lot of liberties. They didn't really respect the property, maybe. And that's making me very anxious and nervous about something that's one of my favorite things.
So, Matt, I have something for you, because
Okay.
I think you'll be good at this, and you can definitely join me, please. we're gonna do some speculation on some great shows we can make in this little dance world.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off. Lil Gandalf. Like little baby Gandalf. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just discovering this world. Oh, it's Miguel.
The two blue
No
wizards.
beard yet?
The two blue wizards do a badass
And
shit.
just call it Two Blue Wizards.
Yeah. Just do a badass shit. They don't give a fuck about anyone.
Two wizards
They're
and a
helping
staff?
humans. They're helping
Yeah.
elves. They're doing their own shit.
Yeah, and there's like, oh, we're just out making roast beef sandwiches in the
Yeah.
woods. And you're like, what? That's
I think
none of
they're
that
definitely
makes
gonna have
sense.
some kind of ranger base, maybe younger Aragorn game. I could see that. Maybe a Rohirrim game could be
What
something.
Okay, no, I got a better idea.
Okay.
What if they do a Dunedain show, but it's like a Friends type show, where they're just like, just like all in two apartments together.
No one told you that I had the ring of Bara here.
And then Aragorn's like, oh man, Mondays, you know?
I'm thinking a gritty action series based on Barleyman Butterbur, the barman from the Prancing Pony.
But by the way, I thought of like several of these, and also we need like a Tom Bombadil meets Goldberry love story.
Mm-hmm.
Super romantic.
Hey, you married you. How you doing? Don't get too near that tree.
Oh,
I'll put
that's-
you to sleep.
That's so hot. And she's like a she's
So,
like
and they could also
that's
do
so hot.
like a CW young adult version of like Strider
yeah,
meeting,
oh my
and
God,
like
yeah.
where they're
Oh my
like,
God.
oh,
Like,
teen
maybe
angst,
like a Riverdale type show, but
Yeah. Wait, but Rivendell,
Yeah,
exactly.
Rivendell.
Yeah,
Guys,
Rivendell.
we're doing this.
Yeah, seriously.
We're doing
Hey,
this.
you need to hire us right now, Embracer
We're
Group.
doing this.
Okay? We
We're
already
doing
got
this.
all the stories.
We're
We can write
doing
this out.
this.
We're very cheap.
Also,
seriously, we'll do this
also,
for
if you're
nothing.
gonna do some adult content, we'd be willing to
Like, just pay for the
assist with
minibar.
that too.
Just pay for the minibar and we're good. Like, that's serious.
Dwarf porn, I'm into it.
I have ideas. So they mentioned the people they mentioned. We already know about the world over here on anime, but some of the things they mentioned, like Gandalf, Aragorn, Gollum, Galadriel, Eowyn. It's like, okay.
I mean,
sure.
maybe they can have something later in her life because she does like stuff. I don't
But
know.
like she's
Well, it's
not
not
even
like
in
a
the books
YA
that much though.
Like
No,
a YA of
but-
her and
God.
yeah, but
I mean, this is where it's going to get hairy.
no,
I'm
but
telling you this.
that's you know
I'm
why.
gonna ruin
But you
you.
know
I'm
what?
gonna
But
ruin you.
here's the
It's gonna hurt
thing.
me.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
He did not have a lot of strong female characters.
Nope.
His original works had like
No.
zero
Arwen had
strong.
Arwen's role in the movie, which was nothing, was less in the book.
Yeah.
Less in the books.
Literally,
I'm here.
I read those
what?
fucking books. Okay,
I made horse.
a
Why
long
horses
time
fight
ago.
now?
It's all dudes. It's
I'm in
all
love with
dudes.
that guy.
Yeah, exactly. So and women are just like, we're in love with a guy.
Guys,
Like,
what about Rosie?
Rosie Cotton.
Yeah,
Again.
the Hobbit. I think she actually had more lines and more storytelling than Arwen did.
Yeah.
Maybe like the old Gaffer Adventures or Bull Roar. Bull Roar took.
What about
He's the biggest,
the elf lady from the Hobbit? That was they just like basically
Tarwin.
Yeah.
Tariel.
Yes, they made her up for
Tariel.
Hobbit.
Tariel.
Yes, they made it up because like there's no ladies in the Hobbit.
Yeah.
I don't
literally
think
no
there is.
women.
There's none.
There's literally no women.
There's not a single lady in the Hobbit.
There's not any women.
Wow. The dragon's a dude, guys.
The dragon's
Got
a
nothing for you.
dude. That's the name of the song.
Got nothing for you.
The
We got
dragon's a
nothing.
dude.
Oh, Tolkien.
Smaug. What if Smaug had been like
Smaug.
a big, sexy little lady dragon, right? Like a big, empowered lady
Yeah.
dragon, right? Like someone would complain, they'd be like, "Oh, you gender swapped the dragon? Like it's important that the dragon's a man.
Yeah.
Like obviously it's a lady dragon. They'd be like,
She had like dragon boobs.
yeah, like big dragon.
And when
boobies.
she had her dragon period, she just bleed on everybody.
What if it was like fire blood? Oh, shit.
like acid blood? Like it just burns
I remember
you?
the acid dragon from the Dungeons and Dragons trailer. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if it was like
Yeah.
the dragon had like the period was different?
Listen,
depending
I
on
want
the
this.
dragon.
Oh, could
Ice just
maybe,
came out.
maybe it's a story.
Oh god!
It's a story of Baron and Luthien, or they could do like with the I should know this. So the
Yeah, how dare
children of
you.
Turin.
The
book.
children of Turin.
The children of
Children
Turin.
of
book.
Turin, yeah.
They could do that, but it's tough because a lot of this stuff is like you finitely know how it ends. So adding stuff to it,
It's like here's it. The beginning again.
Yeah.
Ends there still.
yeah,
Okay.
it's still you know exactly
They
how
all
it ends.
die. Like, they're all killed by the fucking Sauron.
Hey, I would watch an Ent TV show.
what if we get to meet the end? What do we have like end wives?
Yeah.
But it's
That's
like
the porn.
Golden
That's
Girls.
the porn.
But it's like Golden Girls.
Oh yeah, they're always good.
Thank you for being an wife. Like, I need a little margarita. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh Willow, you're so crazy.
Or the real wives of Ent. They're just like.
Or like living single but with ants.
Yeah.
They're like, we got
Guys, we need living single but with ants.
we got rid of the Ent wives because they were too much work for us.
Those bitches. I'm like, no, stop. You don't get to use them.
That's Ash.
Get it,
Ash
Tree
talks like that. That's all I got, man. Embracer Group. Why is your name that?
Embrace us. Embrace the group. Dragon's a dude though.
Hey guys, thanks for being here.
They're
We love you.
embracers.
I hate it.
Embrace
Hey,
Yeah.
Fing Fan Fum.
We're embracers.